you'll need today is some washing up sponges to make into print pads, some paints, any colours you like, a little ball of string, and some card from an old cardboard box that you've cut into nice regular pieces. And a knife is useful to spread your paint, or a paintbrush. Then you're ready to start. Hello there, today we're going to be printing using string as our major piece of equipment. For my first little activity, we're going to take some little pieces of card that I've cut to the right size, and we're going to make some print blocks. So I've got my string and I can wrap it around my card to make a nice little print block with some different texture. And you can wrap it in any way you like. I'm just going to do a nice straightforward string wrap. On this one I'm leaving a little gap. You could put them close together. That's it. See? And you can fasten with a little bit of sellotape on the back. I've made lots of different ones, so I made one with little crisscrosses. I made one where they're all tightly packed together, the strings. That one's a nice little V design. It doesn't matter if the back is messy, just the front. So you're going to end up with a few little print blocks with string on. Or you can also do, that one's got bubble wrap on it. And I think I might try and knit a little piece of fabric to put onto one of my print blocks, because I think knitting would make a good design. I'm going to take one of my print blocks and press it into some paint, a little print pad. Make sure it's really well covered. It's not quite enough, so make sure the edges are well covered. Then line it up at the top and press nice and soundly over each part. Move it along. Press. And lift it up. I can probably get 3 little prints before I need to get more paint on my brush, on my ink pad. There we go. And then put it back in. Make sure you squeeze lots of paint on it. Line it up and press. This is really good for making wrapping paper, or perhaps printing on fabric, making yourself some homemade fabric. Okay. Build it a really nice pattern there, which I could draw on top of it. I could use it, as I say, for wrapping paper, or just as a nice design. I could try overlaying some different colours on my printing. So I can use the same one, press in, and then I will have to line it up very carefully here. Press. So I've got red and blue, so I should get some purpley colours coming through. So I could do that. To give it a little bit extra depth. It's looking nice, I like that. There it is, looking good. This one I've used a little print block with a V on it like that. And so now I've printed blue and I'm going to overlay with the red. This time I think I'm going to use the gaps, because this created gaps when I printed it, so I'm going to use the gaps to print this way. See what happens. It's all really experimental. Just to fill in the design a bit. Yes, I think that's going to look good. It makes a lovely sticky noise when you peel it back. Okay. You could print some fabric and make a cushion cover or something out of this, or scarf. Right. You could perhaps choose your colours a little more carefully. I've just used the primary colours, but you could use purples and pinks, greens and yellows, blues and greens. You could really experiment with your colours nicely. Quite pleased with those, they look lovely. You could frame them, make them into bookmarks. They make nice prints for inside your own sketchpad as a sort of inner page. And you can keep your little print box, keep them for another day. You can use those over and over again. Paint will dry, but then you'll be able to use them on a different colour.